Hi everyone, in this video I will take you through the process on how to train your own YOLOv8 instance segmentation model on a custom dataset. So to train and test our algorithm, we are going to use the Ikomia API, and everything which is possible with the API can also be done with Ikomia Studio, which is a desktop application when you can develop your own project with no code. With these tools, you can train algorithms from any frameworks like Hugging Face, OpenMMLab, or in our case, Ultralytics with YOLOv8 seg. And once you are done developing your computer vision solution, you can deploy and monitor it with Ikomia Scale. But we will see this part in another video. So here we will train a model for the identification and segmentation of corals. If you'd like to follow along, you can find the link to the dataset down the video description, as well as a notebook. So let's get started. I will recommend using a virtual environment, and the only dependency you have to install is Ikomia with pip install Ikomia. So I've already done it, so I will skip this step. First, we want to initialize our workflow, and then we will add two tasks to perform the training. The first task will be the dataset loader. Here we have a dataset in a Coco format, so it will be dataset Coco, and then our training algorithm. To add an algorithm to the workflow, we'll use the addTask method function. And we also imported IK, which is an auto-completion system that will allow us to easily find the algorithm names as well as their parameters. So now we can pass it the name of the algorithm. So it will be IK dataset Coco. And we see the list of parameters we can pass it. So it will be the annotation file in JSON format, the image folder, and the task. In our case, will be instance segmentation. And now we'll add the training algorithm in the same way. So the algorithm name is infer YOLOv8 seg, and we'll pass it some parameters such as the number of epochs, the batch size, and the output folder. Once we have set the training parameters, we need to connect it to the dataset loader using AutoConnect, and just with that, we are ready to run the workflow. We workflow run, and let's run the notebook. And we'll be back at the end of the training. And we are back after a bit less than 2 hours of training. At the end, we will get the metrics for the different classes. So let's put it to the test. Here we will create a new workflow with the infer YOLOv8 segmentation model. I didn't use, as previously, the IK auto-completion system, just to show you different ways to add an algorithm to your task and to set the parameters. And we will select our fine-tuned model and set the confidence threshold. And now let's run this workflow on a test image. As we can see, our custom model correctly segmented the corals. And now what we can do is to make a quick comparison with the pre-trained YOLOv8 model. So we make a new workflow, but instead of selecting the model weight file, here we pass it the model name. And so let's run it. And a bit as expected, nothing is detected. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are interested in testing more algorithms, I will invite you to check out the Ikomia Hub, where you will find more dataset loader, as well as training and inference algorithm for different tasks, going from classification to text detection and recognition. Thank you for listening, and I will see you in the next one.